Thank you so much, Garrett and SloMoCo and everyone here for having me. This is wonderful. So what I will be doing now for presentation is I will stop talking. I actually won't talk for too long. I will just briefly say what this project is about. Many of you already know. And then I will share the result of what actually happened this morning. So, Traces of Noise is an audio walk. It's the first ever iteration of this project. So, it's very new, very fresh. I'm very excited about it. This is also why many things still went wrong. It's trying out, really. And so this morning, I met with all the participants who signed up, and we took an audio walk in an audio video walk in the outdoors, in whatever location these participants were, so all over the world basically. I did disseminate sound that synthetic sound files, sort of generative sound composition, like just sine waves that are like appear in these random rhythms and random pitches, and these get via the mobile phones of participants, these get disseminated into their respective surroundings. And then as they walk in the outdoors, so they disseminate these synthetic sounds. These synthetic sounds also act as their sort of guide, their audio score. So there are changes in sound, and each change means something that the performers know what it means, what it indexes. And so they change their way of behavior, of their way of motion. They stop, they change direction, they change their walking pace, and so on. And while they do that in the outdoors, they film themselves. So they have the phone in their hand. It's like ubiquitous technology. Everybody is just using their phone, and they're looking at it and using the selfie cam. So they're in the city as if looking at, messaging someone, as if like just using the phone, but actually they're disseminating these weird tones and they're filming themselves. So each of the performers, or participants, I should say, this morning did that. We met for instructions. Then I had the performers sort of go into the city wherever they are. And we were not synced. We were not online during that time. And then after the fact, after the performers sent me their video recordings, and I simply put them together into a video collage where we now see actually the four performers, including myself, with their audio is blended, so you'll hear all the four layers, which is pretty much a mess, as you can imagine. So four cities, four sine tones, patterns, all of that. It's pretty loud. So this is Traces of Noise, with my interest in sort of mapping performers in the real world, like guide them with a software algorithm, and then get the result back into the mediated world, and look at it as if sort of human performance, but it's actually really technology driven. I would like to show to screen the video, the result now. That's going to take 11 minutes, and then just open it up for questions. I think rather than talking much, I'm more interested in the questions that you might have, and all of that. I'm also happy to go into much more tech detail, but I also don't want to be too techy here. When how I made this app and this core and everything. Um, Also, if you want to read the entire project description, that's on Manifold. You'll find it on just slomoco.surf under Traces of Noise. So that's all sitting there. And now I'm also sharing the Vimeo link here in the chat. For people who want to just write down, copy paste the link for later. That's the file that I will be showing now on Zoom. So that's the exact same file. So you don't need to go there. You can just watch on Zoom. However, if you'd rather prefer watching on Vimeo, you can go there simultaneously. Okay. I'll stop my own video and I'll share my screen now. Turn sound on. Okay, it might be loud, so be careful. Perhaps turn your volume just a bit down at the beginning. And there we go. Enjoy. Thank you. Okay.